started with a whisper that echoed through my small apartment, a voice that seemed to curl around my senses like a fog. My parrot, Mango, had always been a quiet companion, content with the occasional mimicry of my own voice or the sounds of the television. But one evening, as I sat reading on the worn-out couch, Mango's voice shifted, adopting a tone I didn't recognize. "Why are you still sitting there?" it asked, the words hanging in the air like an accusation. I laughed it off, attributing it to some TV show I must have watched with the parrot in the room, but a chill crept up my spine nonetheless. Days turned into a routine of unease. Mango's new voice seemed to know more than it should, commenting on mundane things like when I was about to get up for a snack or predicting the exact moment I'd reach for my phone. "You're going to call her again," the parrot remarked one evening, just as I was thinking of dialing my sister's number. The eeriest part was that I hadn't even picked up the phone yet. The voice was odd, neither male nor female, yet disturbingly familiar, as if it was plucked from the edges of my subconscious. I began to sleep with the lights on, unnerved by the sensation of being watched. My breaking point came one stormy night when the power cut out, plunging my apartment into darkness. The silence was suffocating, punctuated only by the relentless rain against the windows. I sat in my armchair, flashlight in hand, the beam flickering weakly. That's when Mango spoke again, the voice lower, more insistent. "You're not alone," it said, and suddenly, the air felt charged, electric. I froze, the implication settling like ice in my veins. Mango repeated the phrase, over and over, as if urging me to understand something I couldn't quite grasp. Panic surged through me, and I shined the flashlight around, half expecting to see someone lurking in the shadows. Desperation drove me to investigate, tearing through every room, looking for any sign of an intruder. But there was no one, just the empty echoes of my own fear. As I returned to the living room, Mango's cage stood open, the parrot eerily silent now. On the floor, I found a small, forgotten voice recorder. I picked it up, realizing it had been recording snippets of my life without my knowledge. But who had placed it there? And why did Mango choose to mimic its recordings now? As I stared at the device, the realization hit me like a cold wave. Someone had been in my apartment, watching me all along. And now, they were gone, leaving behind only the haunting echoes of their presence.